and another mentor of mine, Mr. Sylvester Chi. He instrumentally brought me step by step so that I can be confident in my investing in MCM through GIC. So tonight's topic, introduction to global investment community GIC. This is an interesting topic because I think most of all who are in here together, whether in FB, also whether you are in Zoom, would have some experience investing or probably have interest how to be investing. I'm an engineer by profession, and actually I went into a lot of other businesses such as insurance and also multi-level marketing. And I find that all the time, I'm thinking that if I'm working, I will always be working. How would I do something, that without working, I will still be earning. So that's investing. I think a lot of you also, like me, went into a lot of investment books. One of them is Robert Kiyosaki, Looking for Passive Income. But in this side of my world, those are only good on paper. But how do you put it into practice? So I'm very lucky. I have a lot of experience and opportunity to be a small part what Robert Kiyosaki always mentioned in his investment book. So thank you again, MCM, and thank you, everybody. I hope you will enjoy this particular presentation. It's not so much of technical, but more on what I've experienced these last few years. Now, like I said earlier on, I'm thankful to Mr. Max Shankar. Mr. Max is the CEO for MCM, Max Capital Management. He actually introduces us to this platform, to this club. And as you can see here, he's with Mr. Kofi Annan, the late Kofi Annan. And he's talking about nothing other than, investing, investing in money. But first, before you invest, definitely you must have the knowledge. So knowledge actually pays the best interest. Okay? And MCM, we were lucky because it is created to be a reliable global project management consultant for us. That's the vision. And the mission for every one of us through MCM is to turn every one of us so that now everyone can invest globally, becomes a reality. Before that, probably it's just a dream, or probably it's just on book, good on books. But now it should become a reality for us because there's somebody to guide us here. And MCM also stands for maximizing efficiency and effectiveness. Always on course for doing the right things efficiently and doing the right things effectively. That's MCM. So C is continuous improvement, ongoing improvement, definitely in knowledge, in our knowledge in finance, in our focus on our family, in managing our time and also our businesses in order to satisfy stakeholders. And also mutuality, it's a platform that we can reciprocate one another to preserve and then to create trust and integrity one another. Okay, this is the milestone of MCM. We see MCM was founded in 2012, and then 2 years later, it receives its Excellence Investment Trust Award. And 2015, another award, Youth Nation Building Award. 2015, also Midas Touch Award. And 2016, okay, they started and launched the Global Investment Community GIC. Within 1 year, we have more than 1,000 members. And then at the same time, we also went into our project in Christchurch, New Zealand. So we are also outside of the country. We have footprints all over the world, and one of them is MCM Hotel officiated in Christchurch. Also in 2017, MCM was appointed as SDG Council member, and 1 year later, we have more than 2,500 members. Currently, we have more than 10 billion project under management. And 2019, we have more than 5,000 members to date. 2020, we have more than 6,000 members in GIC. So we see the milestone that GIC also improving, upgrading itself. And then it's an interesting journey. It's full of anticipation. I've been here in the last 2 years, and I see that even in our MCO, we are moving forward, very much faster than most. Okay. Now, these are the awards and recognition that I mentioned earlier on. Midas Touch International Finance Leadership Award, 100 Most Influential Sustainable Entrepreneurs. So during the launching of GIC itself, we were reported and being highlighted in more than 60 media. So you must imagine, can imagine the reports and also the exposure GIC has on the investment community. Okay, during the ceremony itself, Global Investment Club launching ceremony, we have the honor of the Tengku Sulaiman, the Prince of Selangor, to officiate our ceremony. Okay, and these are some of the highlights for the day that during the launching, and we can see that it's a very grand event. And for me, I feel very grateful because I'm from Kota Kinabalu to be part of this setup. Okay, you can see here for all the projects that we have a board of conveners, advisors. People are also involved in the project itself. Among others, we have Tan Sri Yahya Ibrahim, the icon education of Malaysia. We have a legal advisor from Pakistan, very important and influential people in the finance world in Malaysia, Datuk Wan, Mr. Chris Daniel Wong, and many others, which comes from a very diverse background, so that we have different point of view. So any projects we go in, we are sure that at least we make sure that the risks are minimized for the GIC members, and we know that we have done the best so that all of our members will have the confidence to go with us throughout the years. Okay. These are other board of conveners also. We have an economist, Chicago, from USA, from New Zealand, from India, and as diverse as art and culture, and even a movie director. Just for your information, we have a few movies in our hands, and we have invited investors, and also, in fact, it's quite surprising for me initially when you talk about investment, and then this is an opportunity to invest in a movie. So this is something different. I find that most of the time when we talk about investment, you only concentrated on one particular product, but we are diverse. Okay, so in MCM, what's good is when I first came in, I only saw that actually I was introduced to a project. So that is under the project management consultation. But as you see here, MCM is an ecosystem. It's not only on project, it creates value to the project. It creates also awareness to the project. And not only that, from other people, for those people who actually join us, we make sure that they have enough knowledge through the learning. And learning from, for instance, like Money Compass, even our GIC, Money Compass, you learn money. And even for those people in the industry, you have the SME with a platform of Gutir. And also we have bodies that will help us to do the funding, and also to collect funding, and also to distribute funding legally, for instance, like Metro KL. Okay? And we also allow our investors to access the market itself, whatever product that actually we go into. We have here, if you see, through BizPortal, product that provides a platform for product to go to the e-commerce. Like Gear Up, we have a sports products, attire product. We have also food and beverage product. So you see, in the form of ecosystem, we know that we can go far. It's just not one particular product, just not one particular project, but an ecosystem to feed in, and also to provide a better result, and also involvement for the investors and GIC members to be part and parcel of the investment world. Okay, and as we can see here, you know, MCM through GIC have organized more than 375 global investment seminar before MCO. That's a lot. That's a lot. And mind you, during the MCO itself, we managed to do another 70 global investment seminar with 36,000, more than 36,000 views. So it used to be like we held it here in Kota Kinabalu like once a month. But I'm quite surprised, you know, probably initially I was saying like, because of RMCO, how can we get in touch with the rest? How can we tell all this good news? How can we go on, carry on with our projects? But I think RMCO is good because people are at home, but through Zoom, you know, through Zoom, everybody is forced to learn. And you find that nobody is isolated now. You know, you want to learn about anything. In fact, you know, there's no time constraint. There is no location constraint, only ourselves. Whether we are willing to go out there and give ourselves a chance to be a learning investor, to get to know a product, to take that particular step to make an investment and to proceed from there. So in MCM, we have two business model that we follow for our investment. You know, one of them is property investment life cycle. So we look at project in property investment life cycle, and this particular property investment life cycle through MCM, created through MCM, is a nominee for the Edison Award. This is quite an honor to MCM, and also I'm very glad to be part and parcel of this. I know this is something great. This is something initially, although unassuming, and also it looks very simple, but today you know that it's being nominated. Now, in PILC, we see that it starts from land acquisition, construction, management, renovation, refurbishment, redevelopment. We have footprints there, not only in Malaysia, but also other countries like in Hong Kong, in the United Kingdom, even in the States, even in Germany, even in New Zealand, and even in Australia. So you will find that through MCM, they form a view that there is opportunity, whether big or small, there is opportunity in every cycle of property, in the property cycle. So not only in PILC, okay, before that, let's have a look. You see, this is PILC projects, some projects in S2, like I said earlier on, in West Malaysia, in Bidor, in New Zealand. We have a motel in New Zealand, and a couple of other projects there. So not only PILC, we also have BILC. What is that? That's Business Investment Life Cycle. There are also opportunities there. And also through MCM, we have opportunity to be involved in projects, startup projects. Startup projects as in food beverage, we see Sally's Salad, MCM Hotel, Projector Phone, in residence, and growth project management consulting for any projects that is in that particular stage, and also in the expansion stage, and also in the mature stage. So this diversity allow us to achieve our goals, to have the options on how we are going to diversify our investment. Now, some of the projects we have in BILC, we see that there are many projects here, from fintech, aquaculture, real estate, health tech, wellness, hospitality. You stay long, quite some time with MCM, you will find that not only it becomes interesting, that you also realize that you would have the proper mindset to ask the right question, because you listen to these many different projects, and you would find yourself become more and more investment savvy. So these are some of the projects that we have, and these are some of the opportunity that was given to us through GIC, invited to be visiting the clients where the projects are being held, and also if you see here, we have sports attire, and to be witnessing, some of the launching ceremonies that we have with MCM projects. Okay, so among all the benefits of GIC members, you will find, there are several here. Number first one is magnify wealth through market-proven PILC and BILC strategies. These are strategies that was created with the intention that we will come out from this project successful. We get priority passes for various internal and external events. Stay ahead with latest global real estate market outlook. There's a lot of things to read out there, but which one can you trust? Through GIC, most of this information are more trustworthy, and then we are very confident, that a message that we bring, we can share with others. Stay current on internal legal and tax-related matters, so that's very good. We have invited tax consultants to talk with us, to give their point of view. Recently, when we talk about even something to do with legal matters on MACC. Okay, carry on from that, we have complimentary access to diverse knowledge sharing session, and we stay connected with a global network at our fingertips, being a GIC members, and we learn from renowned board of conveners and also partners. So any projects we go in, it's not like fly by night, it's not a scam. We can be assured of that because we get best advice, and those advice also come from those people who are also expert in the industry, and they are also part and parcel of the investment that we go into. And stay exclusive project reserved for members only. So that's by the time you get to hear outside there, probably GIC members already started their investment. So these are advantage. We want to be in the place of advantage. So these are the benefits of GIC members. And other than that, we also have products, products to our projects, which, like I said earlier on, through e-commerce, being marketed through our B-Spotter. So I encourage you, to look at our products, sports attire, and also shoes. You download this B-Spotter product, B-Spotter apps through Google Play or to your App Store, and be part of our team here, be part of GIC member, and you can get certain discounts, going through GIC and also having this product with you. We also go into security. This is code 7 is for private security, exclusive for GIC members. You may want to check this out. This is something new and it's free through our promo code MCMGIC. You refer back to the person who invited you to this particular event for today, and then find out, how security is brought to you private through code 7. And this is also a project being offered to us as GIC members. Okay, so the 7 traits of successful investor. To be investor, okay, to be investor, do not invest with emotion and be positive. Now, this is easily said and done. But I'm very fortunate through GIC, you have the right company, you have the right people to go with you. Sometimes I'm not really sure, is this the right move or whatsoever. But I'm fortunate enough, I have mentors like Sylvester, I have people who help me out like Wilson and also even Max. And when we hold this seminar and go to events, it helps us to think in the proper direction and to think positive that all that this step that we are taking is a step that we already done a proper homework before doing that. So like what you see, the second one is through GIC, we given the opportunity for the information that has been done to do the due diligence. And then the third one is to manage our investment portfolio. Okay, you don't want to put everything in one basket. Definitely you know how to segregate And then you understand also, number 4, what you invest in, and you be responsible. If anything should happen, you're responsible because you made the decision knowing those information earlier on being given to you. And because of that, number 5, we do not speculate. We do not speculate. It helps us not to speculate. It helps us not to gamble, but we come in with an informed decision. The 6 is, of course, at the end of the day, with all the education and knowledge, we have to take risks. But gambling and also making calculated risk is very two significant difference. In GIC, we become a better investor in that we take calculated risk. And at the end of the day, we are prepared for the worst and we don't blame everyone. So it's fair. Now you'll be offered with all this and we offered with all the information. We would ask the right question, who is in this project? What is this project about? How do we get profit from here? When do we exit? How do we exit? Those are all laid to us earlier on so that we can make the best decision. Okay, so any of you at this juncture probably interested to know more about MCM, you're most welcome. Save this help desk number 012-285-5577, 012-285-5577, or go to Gmail help desk MCM. So good news. Okay, I give you a few seconds, 30 seconds to scan this, because great news to GIC members. Now you can get latest information updates on our Global Investment Seminar events through our Telegram channel. Subscribe to MCM GIC event channel today. So, okay, another 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now you are already part of the group to get all this information. Okay, next. Okay, subscribe and like all our social media. We're also in social media channel. Today, everything is in social media. Get the latest information and learn investment knowledge through Facebook. Okay, scan our Facebooks, scan our Instagram. Also go to our website and also to our YouTube, and especially our YouTube. Okay, in our YouTube, we have more than 20 topics. So 20 topics from funding, legal, pitching, PMC, investment, due diligence, market outlook, what is PILC, BILC, even after this, you can go and explore yourself, get your free online education info pack today, subscribe to YouTube channel. So you can scan, it take just a few seconds, get yourself into YouTube. This is the easiest to learn at your dining table, in your bed, just before going to sleep. I learn more, watching and keep watching about BILC and PILC. It's only a very short video, 1 minute, 3 minutes, and then it makes a whole lot of a difference on your understanding and the way you look at what investment is all about. Okay, we also have MCM GIC apps. You can download it through Google Play or through App Store. Okay, you can scan this, and now you have all this information, and we hope you become one of our members in the future. Okay, now we're coming almost to the end of my presentation. Okay, just in brief, you can also get this video in YouTube, but just in brief, what I mentioned, what I've shared just now. Let's watch this video together.
Your investments and
So I come to the end of my presentation. I hope you have learned something tonight. I hope you have opened up yourself to new opportunities, different perspective. I'm not a very technical person when it comes to investing, but one of the things that I like about MCM is they always talk about trust and integrity. That matters to me a lot because I've been in quite a number of investment and also financial courses before this. And one of the things that people always look at is only ROI, but only ROI will come when you have confidence in the projects. And that is what MCM is all about. At the end of the day, they talk a lot about and show, make you feel that trust integrity is part and parcel of their organization. So just as a brief, maybe summary of all, I mean, I always ask myself, what do you really want your finance investment life to be like? I ask that question. I think you also ask that question yourself. How are you going to be able to achieve that? That is also another question. I also realize, we also realize today, not our friends, our unit trust agents, banks, or even our wife or other people wants you to be what you truly desire. Since each of us are different, we have different financial investment objective. There's no one size fits all in any financial opportunity or solution. I believe that is why we need to have a platform, a platform to learn from, a platform to experience, a platform to explore. And most importantly, for me, a platform that is friendly enough to allow me to learn while I also earn in investing. And I hope you will find yourself like me. I found that in GIC. So again, thank you again, GIC. Thank you again, MCM. Thank you again, CEO Max, for this opportunity to be part and parcel of the MCM and GIC